Have you ever thought the company that always stays quiet suddenly drops the biggest explosion? When the whole world was busy in the EV race of Tesla and BYD, Toyota made such an announcement without any noise that shocked the entire auto industry. The company's CEO clearly said, "This solid-state battery can change the future of EVs forever." Now, the question is not what Toyota is doing new. The real question is what it has been hiding till now. Because Toyota never launches anything in a hurry. It tests for years, makes things completely right, and only then brings it in front of the world. Now, straight talk. If a battery comes that is safer than today's lithium-ion, charges very fast, and gives such a long range that the need for petrol and diesel almost ends, then just imagine what will happen. Right now, here the biggest concerns people have while buying EVs are charging time, battery life, and safety. Toyota claims that this new technology can remove all three problems. That's why Tesla and other companies are not taking it lightly. If Toyota really brings it to the market, the whole EV story can change. What is so special in this battery? And why is this technology getting so much attention? If it arrives, what impact will it have on companies like Tesla and BYD? You will slowly understand all this ahead. So, make sure you watch till the end. And before moving forward, subscribe to the channel so that you get such videos. First, what exactly is a solid-state battery? To put it simply, most of us just know that you charge the battery and drive the vehicle. But the real game happens inside the battery, which we don't even see. Almost all EVs or phones today use lithium-ion batteries. Now, the solid-state battery that Toyota is talking about is something that can change this entire system from the root. And it is not that difficult to understand. Think of it like this. The battery is like a bottle. In current lithium-ion batteries, inside this bottle, there is a kind of liquid that carries electricity from one side to another. It works fine, but the problem also starts from here. Because this liquid heats up, can leak, and sometimes can even catch fire. You must have heard many times in the news, phones or EVs caught fire. This is the reason. Now, in solid state, this liquid is completely removed. In its place comes a solid material, meaning nothing flows inside anymore. In simple words, instead of water, a stone is placed when there is nothing flowing, and the risk of leakage or fire becomes much lower. That's the biggest difference. And the benefit? The battery becomes more stable. In today's batteries, if heat increases or charging goes wrong, the risk increases. But in solid state, controlling heat is easier because there is nothing inside that melts or expands. That's why companies are calling it safer. The second big thing, charging speed. Current batteries charge slowly because the flow of energy inside the liquid is limited. If you charge too fast, it can cause damage. But in solid state, the movement of energy is smoother, so the battery can handle fast charging. That's why it is being said that in the future, charging an EV will take minutes, not hours. Simple talk. While buying an EV, the first question is always, how far will it go on one charge? That's the real tension. And now, with solid-state batteries, this game changes. It has higher energy density, meaning you can store more power in the same size battery. Think of it like this. Earlier, a bag could carry 5 clothes. Now, it can carry 10. Direct impact? The vehicle will go much farther. Another big thing, battery life. Current lithium-ion batteries slowly weaken. Their capacity reduces every year. But in solid state, the internal reactions are more controlled, so wear and tear is less. That means the battery can last properly for more years. And in an EV, the most expensive part is the battery. So this is a big advantage. Now, the question is, if it is so good, why hasn't it come to the market yet? The answer is simple. It is difficult and expensive to make. The material is costly. The manufacturing process is not easy. And large-scale production is still a challenge. That's why Toyota has been working on it for years, but is not rushing. Toyota's approach has always been clear. First, fully understand the technology. Test it again and again. Let mistakes happen, and then make it so reliable that people can use it without thinking. The same approach is visible in solid-state batteries as well, because if this technology is launched in an incomplete state and it fails, people's trust will break. That's why Toyota is focusing more on making it right than creating hype. The biggest problems with today's EV batteries, to be honest, as soon as people think about buying an EV before excitement, questions start running in their mind. The cars look futuristic. They drive smoothly, but the ground reality is a little different. There are some problems that don't show in ads, but appear in daily life. That's why many people still hesitate to shift from petrol diesel to EV. The biggest fear, range, simple meaning. What if the battery runs out? The company says it will go 400 kilometers, but in reality, traffic, a sea, and road conditions bring it down to 250 to 280. Now, imagine you are on a highway. The next charging point is far, and the battery is low. At that time, you are managing the battery more than driving. Lower speed, a sea off, checking the meter again and again. This is the real tension. The second problem, charging time. Fill petrol and go. Work done in 5 minutes. But in EV, even a fast charger can take half an hour, and normal charging takes hours. On top of that, if there is a line at the station, then you just keep waiting. This is where the fun ends. And the third fear, fire risk. Cases are rare, but after seeing the news, people's trust shakes. Especially in hot places, people think more. What if something goes wrong during charging or parking? And the last big problem, battery slowly becoming weak. In a new car, you get good range, but after 2 to 3 years, it starts decreasing, just like a phone. Earlier, it lasted the whole day. Later, even half a day becomes difficult. The only difference is that here replacing the battery is very expensive, and this is what stops people the most. One more truth that people don't openly say, charging issues. In big cities, somehow it works, but go towards small cities or villages, and the story changes. Sometimes the charger is not working. Sometimes electricity is gone, or the app doesn't respond. In such situations, people think, your petrol car was better. Weather is also not a friend of EVs. Too much cold or too much heat, both reduce battery range. On top of that, if you are driving in mountains, rain, or with heavy load, then even more planning is needed. It means not just driving the car, but thinking in advance, too. Because of this, people consider EVs good, but cannot fully trust them. Most people have this mindset. Let's wait a little more. When the technology becomes better, then we will buy. And this is where the real point comes. Until the fear of range ends, charging becomes as fast as petrol, fire risk goes away, and the battery becomes reliable for years. Until then, EV will not become everyone's first choice. Current batteries are working, but they are still not perfect, and that is the biggest drawback. How Toyota's new battery will solve these problems. Straight talk. Toyota is not just talking about a battery upgrade. It is talking about removing the problems that every EV user faces today. According to them, their upcoming solid-state battery can solve the 3 biggest problems: slow charging, low range, and safety risk, all at once. That's why people are excited and also a little confused because it sounds like a very big claim. First, let's talk about charging. Today, charging an EV takes time, and that is the biggest complaint. Toyota is saying that in the coming time, the car may charge not in hours, but in just a few minutes. Imagine you stop on a highway, and in 10 minutes the car is ready again. Then what difference will be left between petrol and EV? That's why people are a bit surprised hearing this, because till now, this has not been seen practically. Now, range. Toyota claims that their battery will store more energy, meaning a much longer distance in one charge. Some reports have even talked about 800 to 1,000 kilometers. If this happens, then the fear of range will almost disappear. But this is where people start thinking, so much range, such fast charging, and still safe? A little doubt is natural. The third thing, safety. Toyota is saying that the risk of fire in this battery will be very low, because there is no liquid inside it. And when it comes to safety, Toyota's name itself is connected with trust. But again, the same question. If it is so good, then why has it not come in every car yet? Actually, this is not today's technology. It is for the coming time. Toyota itself accepts that it is not easy to make. Cost, durability, and large-scale production are still challenges. That's why they are not just talking. They are continuously testing. That's why two things run together in people's minds: excitement and doubt. Because fast charging, long range, and safety, getting all three together has not been easy till now. So if Toyota really achieves this, then the rules of the EV industry can change. And this is Toyota's special thing. It does not rush. It does not run behind hype, but focuses on making things right. That's why when Toyota says, "This can change the game," the industry takes it seriously. Even if right now it sounds a little difficult. Impact on the global market. Straight talk. When a company like Toyota talks about changing the game, the impact does not stay limited to just one car. The whole market shakes. Today, EV is not just a car. It has become a complete system. Battery, charging, oil, governments, and people's daily life. Everything is connected. First impact will be on EV demand. Right now, people want to buy, but they stop because of range, charging, and battery life concerns. If Toyota really reduces these problems, then the same people who say, "Not now," may directly shift to EV. That means demand can suddenly increase. Second impact, on the oil industry. Right now, a big part of the world runs on petrol and diesel. But if EVs truly become easy and reliable, then slowly the need for oil will decrease. This change will not come suddenly, but the direction will shift, and companies will have to change their planning. Now about competition. Till now, Tesla and BYD are considered ahead, but Toyota's entry can change the balance. Now the race will not just be about cars, it will be about batteries. Whoever has the better battery will move ahead. This will increase innovation, but also pressure. And yes, in the beginning this technology will be expensive. That is certain. But as production increases and competition comes, prices will come down. Then EV will not remain just for the rich. It will become a proper option for the middle class as well. Today, governments and companies are investing heavily in charging stations. If fast-charging batteries arrive, then infrastructure planning will also change. Charging stations will be able to serve more cars in less time. Long queues will reduce. Traveling on highways will become easier. This can make the EV ecosystem much smoother. Straight talk. The impact will not remain limited to big countries. It will reach small and developing countries, too. Today, EVs are mostly limited to rich countries because they have infrastructure and money. But if Toyota really brings a reliable and durable battery, this can change the game. Public buses, taxis, and delivery vehicles will also slowly start shifting to EV. After this, the impact will be seen on jobs. When new battery technology comes, new factories will be set up, new skills will be needed, and new opportunities will be created. Yes, some old jobs will slowly reduce, but at the same time, new paths will also open. The countries that move ahead in battery manufacturing will become stronger in the future. The role of governments will also be big. Even now, clean energy is being pushed, but if EVs truly become easy and reliable, then rules can become stricter. Subsidies will increase. Turn and pressure on a petrol and diesel will also rise. The benefit of this will be that cities will slowly become cleaner and quieter. But understand one thing clearly, this will not happen in a single day. Technology takes time to come to the ground, and Toyota itself is not in a hurry. Still, the signals are clear. The future is EV, and the battery is its heart. If Toyota fulfills its promises, then the EV race will reach a new level. This will not be just one company's victory, but a big turning point for the entire industry. And that is why today, the whole world is watching Toyota's next move very closely. Why Tesla, BYD, and other EV companies are feeling pressure. Straight talk. When Toyota started making big claims about its new battery, everything looked calm from the outside. But inside, pressure started building, especially on Tesla, BYD, and other EV companies. The reason is clear. Toyota is not a small or new company. It is the same brand that created its own identity by making hybrid technology successful. Till now, the EV story was simple. Tesla was known for innovation, BYD for large-scale battery and production, and other companies were following behind. Toyota looked a little behind, but in reality, it was playing a different game. Instead of launching quickly, it was working on the real problem, battery. And this is what increases tension for other companies. Toyota is not directly saying that it is better than Tesla or BYD, but when it says that its battery can change the entire EV world, the message is clear. The race is no longer about design, screen, or speed. Now, the real competition is about the battery. And in this field, Toyota's experience is not small. And now about the claim that caught the most attention. 800 to 1,000 kilometers range, and long battery life. Today, the biggest tension for EV users is frequent charging. No one wants to wake up every morning and think whether the battery will last today or not. Toyota is saying that its battery will store so much power that this concern can be reduced to a large extent. Think in a different way. What if the hassle of charging EV again and again ends? Suppose you charge once, and the whole week goes comfortably. Then going to office, dropping kids, or going on a weekend trip. Everything will happen without thinking. This is the change that can truly make EV tension-free. Another big thing, battery life. Today, every buyer has this question in mind. What will happen to the battery after a few years? Toyota says its battery will be more stable and will degrade slowly. That means even after years, the range will not drop much. Direct benefit, no repeated expense worry, and peace of mind. This is where pressure increases for Tesla and BYD. Tesla made EV popular with style and technology. BYD captured the market with price and mass production. But if Toyota delivers trust, long range, and long life together, then many people may naturally move towards it, especially those who don't want experiments, but want something durable. Toyota buyers already think differently. They don't want show-off, they want trust. And if these people start adopting EV, and then the direction of the market can change, then EV will not remain a choice of a few people, but can become the first choice of common people. And this is what makes other companies the most uncomfortable. Straight talk. Toyota is not among those who rush. It clearly says the technology will come, but only when it is fully ready. That means when it launches, it will not be half prepared. This is exactly what puts pressure on other companies like Tesla and BYD to take battery development more seriously. Now, the common question, if this is such a big technology, why hasn't it launched yet? This is where Toyota's real strength shows. Their method is simple. First, understand the technology completely, then test it in every difficult condition. After that, control the cost, and only then deliver it to the customer. Toyota knows that in EV, if once trust breaks, it is very hard to regain. The battery is the most expensive and most important part. If after launch the range drops, charging issues come, or safety problems appear, then not just the product, the whole brand gets shaken. That's why Toyota does not run behind hype. It works on trust. Testing is not limited to the lab. The battery is tested in every condition. Heat, cold, bad roads, long usage. Because in the real world, a car does not always run in perfect conditions. Toyota wants the battery to survive in every situation. And one big point, price. Making technology is one thing. Making it affordable is another. Right now, solid-state batteries are expensive, difficult to produce, and not easy to scale. Even if they launch now, they will remain limited to rich buyers only. But Toyota's focus is different. It wants the mass market. A battery that goes into millions of vehicles, not just a few premium models. That's why it is not rushing. It is waiting for the right time. The real game starts here, manufacturing. Making a battery in a lab is easy, but producing the same thing in millions of units with the same quality is the hardest part. Even a small mistake in the production line can cause huge losses. That's why Toyota wants to make the process so strong that it gives the same result every time. Simple, repeatable, and reliable. Toyota knows that EV will only sustain when the battery is affordable, strong, and easy to manufacture. Otherwise, it will remain a game dependent on subsidies. Toyota's focus is clear. A model that runs on its own strength, not on government support. So now, the big question, when will it come? Toyota has not given any fixed date yet. There are some timeline discussions, but they are intentionally not clear. The reason is simple. Here, preparation matters, not launch date. If a date is announced in a hurry and the target is missed, trust breaks. The signals are that this battery will not come to every car at once. First, it will appear in selected models. Then, it will slowly expand. In the beginning, it may be expensive, but as production increases, the price will come down. This uncertainty is what is making other companies restless. The date may not be fixed, but the direction is clear. Toyota is moving forward, and that too without noise. And when it arrives, it will not just be a new battery, but the result of years of work and testing. Toyota's biggest strength is this. It works first, then shows. And the industry understands that when Toyota fully steps into the field, it will not come with incomplete preparation. If you want to understand the real truth of such future technology, then subscribe to the channel now. Like the video, share your opinion in the comments, and stay connected so that you don't miss any big update.